lovely viewers, and welcome back. Today we're going to do part 1 of the Space Bun tutorial. Do keep in mind for these, I have straight hair, so if you have wavy hair, it may be a little bit different. You may need to try to do this when your hair is wet, or try it out. Just let me know how it goes in the comments down below. Alright, so materials of what you're going to need. You're going to need a hairbrush. Make sure that your hair is completely tangle-free as best as you can. Again, for the wavy hair people, again, this might be easier to do if your hair is wet. Make sure that's brushed out so you don't have any tangles in your curls. Alright, also what you're going to need are at least 2 hair ties to keep your hair separated. A couple of bobby pins. Some of these little guys I'm going to use just for this video. And then you're also going to need these. So these are called sock bun donuts. You can also buy them at the store, or you can be like me, who was a broke college student and made these out of socks. That's right, I went to the dollar store, I bought a pair of socks, and I clipped off the toe of the sock, and then I rolled it up into the little donut you see here today. Alright, so let's begin. So like I said, first off, you're going to need your 2 hair ties. So, like I said before, you want to make sure that your hair is completely free of any tangles as best as you can. And then you're going to try to separate your hair into 2. So yeah, we're going to do the middle part. Alright. And make sure that's nice and separated. Alright, all good. And now we're going to separate it again into 2 low ponytails, also known as pigtails. So, like this, like I said, this side, and I need to try to make sure that all the hair is collected in there. You're going to miss a couple pieces, that's okay, that's why we have bobby pins. And there we go. Alright, and do the other side. I do like try to do these bit by bit, so I do try to have only one side going at one time. So, it just makes things a little bit easier for me. But again, you can combine these methods any way you want. Whatever works best for you. Alright, so we now have the 2 low pigtails or ponytails. Now we're going to make them into high ones. So we're going to pull this up. Sometimes I like to tip my head forward to help have gravity help me out here. Just make sure I get all the hair that I can into a high ponytail, and I'm trying to make sure I hit this point in my head right here. Alright. Got that? Pretty smooth in the back. This definitely does help if someone else is helping out with this, but obviously you can do this by yourself as well. Okay. So you got that? And I like to tighten my hair a little bit right here, so I take 2 sides of the hair, separate like this, and I just tighten that right there. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to take one of our sock buns, sock bun donuts, and put your hand through it, and then you're going to take your hair and you're going to pull it through so that you have the ends right there. Alright, now we're going to bring it down to our ends. I have very long hair, so this is going to be a little bit difficult to show you guys, but then we're going to tuck your bits of hair in, like the ends of your pieces of your hair are going to get tucked into the donut. And just keep tucking. And it's okay if some of the ends fall out, don't worry. I have layers in my hair, so it's not as easy. You can always just tuck them in as you roll up. So then you're going to roll your hair up, thin, and like, see, I got that piece right here that is falling out. That's okay, I'm just going to tuck it right in there. And keep on rolling it up until we get to the top. And like I said again, I do like tucking my head down to have gravity help me out a little bit. There we go. Roll that up. And just keep rolling until you get to the top. Alright. So there's a 1. Obviously you can see it is very long. Like you have a lot of volume in there. That's okay. That usually happens if you have very long hair or if you didn't tuck your ends in well enough, which obviously I didn't. The other thing I like to do is I like to secure it with bobby pins. So like I said, I'm going to use 2 for this side. And just tuck that in there. And tuck this side in here. Okay. And now we do the other side. So, as I said, we like to take the hair, pull it all the way up to the top. And I tuck my head down to have gravity help me out here. So get all the pieces that I want. All right, and wrap that up real quick. And one more twist, and then we should be done. All right, and like I said, I always like to try to tighten that a little bit right there. That's nice and secure. Take my other donut for the soft bun, pull the hair through, pull all the way down to the ends, and tuck those ends in. Okay, and roll that all the way up to my hair. Just keep going. Okay, and so this one obviously is a little bit more succinct. I was able to pull it in a little bit further. This one's a lot looser, and that's okay. Then you're going to take your 2 bobby pins and secure it. Obviously, you could use a lot more bobby pins if you don't feel comfortable, you think it's too loose. You can also use hairspray as well. And you just tuck that in, and the other one, tuck that in as well. And there you go, you got your Space Buns. Like I said, this one's a lot looser, and that is okay. If you want to have a looser style, then you can be a little bit less tight with your rolls, or you can have a nice succinct tight bun over here. And there you go, now you got your Space Buns. Come back for part 2. I'm going to show you another method as well as how to do the fake bangs.